Hey guys, what's up? John back here for something a little bit different today. I have my beautiful wife with me, Sarah, and today we're going to be reviewing from WInchester Ciderworks 522 Virginia Hard Cider. It's a traditional cider finished with black currant.
And it's pink.
Yeah, it has a brilliant color. So, I've never done this on my channel. Something new, something interesting. It's, yeah.
The reason I'm here is because I would rather drink ciders than beer. So.
Oh.
That's probably why he's doing it.
Yeah, but, I mean,
to please me.
I like a cider every now and then. So anyway.
True.
Let's get it in the glass. What do you think about the aroma?
Okay, well, first off, I will admit this is kind of a random thing, but it doesn't smell as good as it tastes. Honestly, it doesn't.
We haven't tasted it yet.
It doesn't matter. YouTube can know that we have tasted it before.
Yes, we previously had this cider.
We've had 4 cans.
Delicious.
This is the 4th can. We drank the first 3.
Yeah.
So we've had this before. It smells, I don't know. That's what I have to say. What do you have to say about it?
I think there's like this dark fruit plummy character and
What's made with them?
like this jammy thing. I don't know if that's by looking at it. It just looks like jam.
Yeah. Well, so one thing I thought was pretty neat was that she says it's finished with black currant.
Mm-hmm.
So, and she said black currant juice. It's not actual black currants because apparently black currants do not grow in the US because they're invasive. So we don't really know what black currants taste like or smell like. We're assuming it's this, but really we can't tell. So that's why we're kind of like, it's kind of have like a plummy.
Get into it.
Okay.
Cheers. Finally.
You said be myself. I'm being myself.
So.
It's very tasty.
It is. It reminds me of like a holiday champagne sort of taste.
I was just gonna say kind of juicy, but since we're kind of getting into the holidays, it does remind me of like a
sparkling
cider.
Sort of thing. Yeah.
But like the grape kind, because they have the apple kind.
Yeah, it's really dry.
Almost like a cranberry in a way.
Yeah.
Now that you taste it, it's like a.
Yeah,
doesn't smell
there's
like
a
it.
subtle sweetness, but I feel like there's more of a big like fruitiness, not like a sweet fruitiness.
And like I said before, and I'll say it again, it tastes better than it smells. It just does, doesn't it? You smell it, and it kind of smells like somewhat of the other ciders that we tried there, which actually weren't my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
This one was the last one that we tasted. What did we taste? 7? I think we tasted 7 when we went there.
Yeah.
This was the last one, and of course this was my absolute favorite. I think out of all of them. Because I like sweet cider, honestly. But these aren't, thing is these aren't artificially sweetened. So they're not super sweet, but
sort of back sweetened.
whatever's in it, whatever's in it, the black currant or whatever other fruit is in it. I mean, obviously, added fruit varieties, but what those are, it makes up for lack of artificial sugar put in there. It's really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
I don't know, so.
And this place is right down the road from us.
We're here in Winchester, Virginia.
Yeah.
So.
Well, nearby, but yeah. It's right down the road.
It's nice to have a local cidery. I mean, breweries are,
in big supply.
We've had like three pop up in the last few years. There's another one on the way.
Well, and then there's one.
There's one opening in Front Royal. If you're in Northern Virginia, the Valley area, you can understand.
Skyline Drive.
We're going to continue to go get their cider. If I happen to be seeking cider, I know you will.
Yeah.
And I think they're opening a tasting room here shortly.
They are. So they have their cidery, where they make it. I guess that's what you call it. Thing is they had deck tastings, is what they called it. And at first I was like, I don't know what that means, but literally
That's
out
what
on
it
their
is.
deck, just had like a little like, you know, makeshift like kegerator out going on, and
Like a homebrew kegerator.
Yeah.
Basically.
she's like, here you go. And she had
These
some
are
of them
our
down in
ciders.
like the actual, you know, kegerator part where it's like, here's this one, here's this one. She had it all there. She was really knowledgeable, but yeah, I think they said they wanted to get it done by Thanksgiving, but I don't know. We haven't been back. When was this?
That was
September?
towards the
Beginning of
end-
October?
Towards the end of September. If you had an Untapped, what would you rate this
Oh,
beer
oh gosh.
on the
Is it scale of 1 to 5?
1 to 5, yeah. Or it could be a 0, but
It's definitely
It's
not.
not
It's
zero,
0 lowest
obviously.
and 5 is the highest. Well, do I like out of all the ciders that I've had, or just, I don't know how Untapped works, it's just this by itself, what would I rate it?
yeah, just the beverage itself. You don't have to put it on a pedestal if you don't want to. Or
For looks, 5.
okay, yeah, you got the pink thing going on.
Pink is my favorite color.
It's like a.
favorite color.
Is it a pink though?
It's not really. Okay, so I don't know what it's gonna look like on camera, but
It looks like.
in person it's very hot pink. Like
Yeah,
very
like-
hot pink.
Yeah, like a prom hot pink.
Yes, exactly. Prom hot pink. But I don't know what it's gonna look like on camera, if it's gonna look red. It's like a reddish pink in a way.
Mm-hmm.
But color, I'd give it a 5. I know that's not how you do it, but it's how I'm doing it. Smell, I'd give it a 2, honestly. Taste, I'd give it a 4.5. Going up on 5 a little bit. I'm not much of a drinker,
So what's that add up to?
don't ask me. What I just said.
All right, well, guys, on my Untapped scale, I'm gonna rate it like a 4.2.
Have you really untapped it?
I will after
Can you
this.
untap ciders, or is it just
No, you-
solely for beer?
No, you can do ciders. You're gonna get it Untapped. But a great cider nonetheless, and thank you all. I will see you next time. Cheers.
Yay!
That didn't clink like we wanted to.
Clink!
Later.